60% of our economy is made up of small businesses if you look at the production and employment of those businesses. But almost all of Americans' financial assets are invested in the 0.01% of companies listed on the public markets. We have a major crisis of access to capital for small business. Venture capital and banks are really not a fit or are not accessible for most small business. 83% of those small businesses do not access those sources of funding. And of course, for women and people of color, the lack of access to capital is even more dire. We really have an urgent need for patient supportive capital for the small businesses in our country. I've been working on this problem for the past 26 years, first at a nonprofit organization in Oakland where I supported small businesses, and then for the past 15 years as an attorney specializing in helping small businesses raise values-aligned capital. In 2009, I co-founded a nonprofit called Sustainable Economies Law Center, and the first thing we did was submit a petition to the Securities and Exchange Commission asking for a change to the law to make it easier for regular folks to invest in businesses that they love. Amazingly enough, in 2012, the Jobs Act passed, and I was there at the signing ceremony at the White House. It took 4 years for the rules to go into effect, and they did finally go into effect in 2016. And with my business partner, Michelle Timish, we co-founded Crowdfund Main Street, which is a regulation crowdfunding platform. We also started Angels of Main Street, which is a national organization of investors open to everyone, regardless of wealth or income, who want to learn how to move their money into direct investments in small businesses. We are starting to see some good signs from this new tool that's become available. According to data from INVESTABLE, 58% of companies that raise capital using investment crowdfunding do reach their goals. And amazingly enough, unlike with banks and VC, women and people of color actually do better than average in terms of the success rate. However, we're still not seeing the needle move enough. Women and people of color, even though their success rates are higher, are only raising about 1/3 of what the average is raising. So what is still missing from this ecosystem? It is so frustrating, right? So I believe that if we're really going to make a change in this problem, we need to take seriously the adage that change moves at the speed of trust. It's really not surprising that in the last 5 years, there haven't been a massive amount of people shifting some of their investment portfolios into small business. The ecosystem is still young, and most people don't feel that empowered about how they invest their money. They usually take the path of least resistance and invest in mutual funds.